Okay, now let us see how this participle y affects in unregelmäßige Verben. So what is the meaning of unregelmäßige Verben? It is obviously irregular verbs. So now let us going to see about participles y's trennbare Verben and then untrennbare Verben. Okay, now let us see how this participles y affects the unregelmäßige Verben, which is what? Irregular verbs. So we saw a pattern for regular verb, right? Same like that we have a pattern for irregular verbs too, which is ge plus verb stem plus en. In regular verb we saw it as t and here it is en. So this is the pattern that you have to follow. First ge plus your verb stem plus en. Now let us see with some example verbs. See, let's take an example verb like sehen. What is the meaning of sehen? Is to see. What is the meaning of sehen? It is to see. So what is the verb stem here? If you remove this en, it is se. What is the verb stem? It is se. So what you have to do is you have to add a prefix called ge and it should end with en. So gesehen. See, gesehen, which means what? Seen. So what is the presence? To see, which is sehen, and in participles y it is gesehen, which means seen. Okay. So now let's take another example. Lesen. Lesen means to read. So in presence it is lesen. And what's the verb stem? Les. What is the verb stem? Les. And when it goes to participles y, see ge is added in the front and at last it is en. So gelesen, which means read. So what is it in the presence? To read, and in participles y it is read. Lesen, gelesen. And now let's see another example. See, fahren. What is the meaning of fahren? It is to drive. And the stem is fahr. What is the verb stem? It is fahr. And how we will write that in the participles y? Very simple. Gefahren. How you will write it? Gefahren, which means driven. So in presence it is to drive and the German word is fahren. In participles y it is gefahren, which means driven. So now we saw about the unregelmäßige Verben that end with en. Now let's see some trennbare Verben.